If you're in business, you may have heard of the 80-20 rule or the 80-20 principle, which basically means 20% of your inputs will result in 80% of your outputs. So you need to work out which 20% those are. Now, there's loads of evidence out there to support this, or to support the fact that some inputs weigh more than other inputs. However, I'll give you one example. When I was in advertising, I took a very small handful of clients out to dinner, and it wasn't a full dinner. It was basically some finger food and a couple of drinks and a little chat. And remember, I just narrowed it down to my handful of most valuable clients. The next day, as a result of that dinner, I made a full month's worth of sales, of advertising sales. And it was purely down to that one dinner, or the fact that I spoiled a handful of my clients. So have a look at who your top 20% are, who produce 80% of your revenue, and focus on those clients. You might also do the same with your who you want to target. So if you find that top 20%, if there are particular characteristics that make them fall into that top 20%, then maybe you want to look for similar clients in another area. And they could be your top 20% of target clients, or the people that you're really aiming to get on board. There are other areas of the business you can apply your 80-20 principle to. So if you're a startup in particular, have a look at which 20% of your products or which 20% of your services get you 80% of your income. Not to say that you need to drop everything else, but if you're producing 80% of your income from 20% of your inputs or 20% of your products or services, then perhaps it's time to put your energy into that 20%, especially if the other 80% of your products and services are actually zapping a lot of time and energy from your business. A third and final way that I'll mention in this video to apply the 80-20 principle is to look at the 20% of your marketing efforts and that produce 80% of your results. For example, we're all out there these days on social media. We're told to post all the time. We have to keep regular email lists. We have to advertise on different mediums. And every time you read an article, there's 10 more things that you should be doing in terms of marketing. But if you have a look at the results from your marketing efforts, this is why it's so important to measure. And have a look which 20% of what you're doing is producing 80% of the results. And again, when I've worked in advertising in the past, I have done this for clients. I've taken spend from an area that was underperforming and moved it to an area that was already performing, and as a result significantly increased the results that they were getting. So have a look at which 20% of your marketing efforts are producing 80% of results. If you have some other ways that you think the 80-20 principle could apply to startups, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Please let me know anything that I might not have thought of. This has only covered 3 very specific examples in business. However, you might think of some other areas where the 80-20 principle might apply in your business, and I'd love to hear about them. Thank you.